The voice from the empty room. One rainy evening, 27-year-old Nabil was driving home when his car suddenly stopped near an abandoned house beside a forest. He tried starting the engine again. Nothing. His phone had no signal. Then he noticed a small light coming from the old house. Nabil grabbed his phone flashlight and walked toward it. The front door was slightly open. He knocked. Nobody answered. He pushed the door open and stepped inside. The house was completely empty. Dust covered the floor, and several old photographs hung on the walls. Suddenly, he heard a woman's voice from upstairs. "Please help me." Nabil froze. He thought someone might actually be trapped inside. He slowly climbed the stairs. The voice came again. "I'm in the last room." Nabil reached the end of the hallway. There was only one door. He opened it. The room was empty, except for an old wooden chair facing the wall. Nabil whispered, "Where are you?" The woman's voice answered from directly behind him. "I'm here." Nabil spun around. Nobody. He ran downstairs. As he reached the front door, he noticed something hanging on the wall. It was an old photograph. It showed the same hallway. A woman was standing at the end of it. Nabil looked closer. The woman in the photograph was wearing the same clothes he had just seen in his mind. Then he noticed something even worse. The photograph had a date written underneath it. August 17, 1998. Nabil's phone suddenly received a message. It came from an unknown number. The message contained one sentence. "Look behind the chair." Nabil slowly turned toward the staircase. The wooden chair was no longer upstairs. It was now sitting in the hallway behind him. Nabil stepped backward. The chair began moving by itself. Slowly. 1 meter. Then another. Nabil ran outside and tried his car again. This time, the engine started. He drove away as fast as possible. After reaching home, he told his brother everything. His brother searched the house's location online. The property had been abandoned for nearly 30 years. According to an old newspaper report, a woman had disappeared there in 1998. Her body was never found. That night, Nabil checked his phone. There was one new photograph in his gallery. He had never taken it. The photograph showed him sitting inside his car that evening. But in the back seat, someone was sitting behind him. It was the missing woman. Under the photograph was a message. "You left before I could show you where I died." At exactly 3 a.m., Nabil heard 3 knocks on his bedroom door. Then the same woman's voice whispered, "Now you know where to find